good. They made a really good play on offense. When they made those threes, 2 in a row, it really set us back on our heels. We got the lead. We had to press. We got a turnover, and we got a couple misses down at the other end with the press, and at least got us back where we were close. Down the stretch, I thought we moved the ball. I thought we got great shots. You know, we missed 2 or 3 layups, 4 maybe, I don't know. But we kept playing. You know, I thought the last defensive possession, you know, he made a tough shot, foul line jump shot. That's a tough shot against our zone, but he made it. Last play, we were going to spread it out. We saw that the center was playing on Tyus, so we wanted to try to go to the basket, and then the center's going to come back in and hit him. It's a tough shot. I mean, he got a wide open shot, but he's been shooting the ball well this year. He didn't have a great night tonight, but when he caught it, I thought he was going to make it, you know, and went in. It was a great shot, big-time play from a freshman. It was a great game. Both teams played really well on offense. I don't think either team could stop the other team, and that's pretty much the way we've been on the road all year. We just haven't been able to stop people. 2 games we've won on the road in a row, we just played good offense. We got to find some way to play better defense. Questions?
Coach, it's your 5th straight win. When you're in a groove like that, how much does that confidence come into play in a tight game?
It helps, but you know, we won our first game. It was really close that we won in this streak, and we theoretically should have had no confidence, and we just got beat twice. But this group plays. They keep playing, try to play the next play, try to make a good play. They've been doing that. They've been making good plays in the last few games. Down the stretch, against Virginia, we made just a ton of good plays at the end of the game against, you know, one of the best defensive teams in the country. And same with Florida State game. We've just been making really good plays at the end. We've been behind. We're used to it. We're behind at NC State, 10, 12 points. We're behind, 8, 9 here. We're behind 12 against Virginia. They just keep battling away. We keep going, keep trying. I thought Torian Thompson was great second half. He can score. He's just got to realize he's got to get close to the basket. But he was really good in the second half. I think he might have had all his points in the second half. He was really good down there. And I thought John did a good job of getting on the ball. It was just a well-played game. Andrew's been playing as well as anybody over the last few games. He's been just spectacular. And but you know, it's a great win, really great win for us.
Jim, 41 years. Have you had a stretch of comeback wins like this ever?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so, because we were better then. We didn't get behind that much.
And quite, you know, this stretch of games that White's had, what's been different? I mean, what's he doing?
Well, he played good all year long. He's played good, but I think he's been a little more aggressive. I think we're running a few more sets for him. He's putting on the floor a little better. Made a couple really good plays. They go in the basket and hitting people. We didn't convert a couple, but you know, he's just been good. He's been really good. He's aggressive. He's an aggressive offensive player. He's looking to score. He's strong. He's deceptively strong. But we look for him. The guys are looking for him, and he can score. He's a very, very good offensive player.
What does it say about this team's resiliency? This is the 3rd time y'all have been down 10 plus and reeled it back in and won.
Yeah, I mean, we were down 10 plus a few times early in the year. We just never came back. So I guess we were used to being behind, but we played a little better. Our offense has been better. Really, our defense has just not been there for us this year. You know, we'll get an occasional stop or two, but you know, our defense is, you know, we leave guys open. You know, Clemson's a good team, but they're not a 54% shooting team, 40% from the 3. We're just letting people score. You know, we're just letting people score too much, and it's hard to win those games, especially on the road. The other night, John Gillen was 9 for 10 from the 3, and we win in overtime. So, I mean, you know, it doesn't happen. You know, if a guy goes 7 for 10, you'd be really happy. And if he'd gone 7 for 10, we wouldn't have gotten to overtime. We would have lost the game in regulation. But, you know, we're just we're struggling on that end, defensive end. I think we can get a little better. It's 4 new players. We're starting 4 new players, first-year players, and a sophomore, bottom line. And Tyler Line is really better at forward tonight. He usually is really good at center tonight. He had an off game defensively at center. He wasn't his usual self. He's usually better in there. But, you know, he's a tremendous all-around player. There aren't many centers that can make that last play, get in the lane and find the guy wide open. Usually a guy will take a bad shot in that situation. He just, you know, he played like a point guard and got the ball. We wanted to run the play up and throw it back to him, and they were smart. They covered him. You know, usually they kind of get down, but then he made a great play getting in the lane and getting the ball over there. It was a great play.
Coach, this is the deepest conference you've ever seen. You think the ACC ought to get 11 bids?
It's a great conference. We got 11 in the Big East once, and I think this conference, the problem is you lose so many games in the conference. You know, Clemson's an NCAA team, no doubt in my mind. They can beat anybody. You know, you look at our league, Pittsburgh's in last place. They beat Maryland. They're leading the Big Ten. They beat Marquette. They're in the top part of the Big East. I mean, it's just in the Big East, when we got 11 bids, I think we had 3 teams at the bottom that didn't win any games. I wasn't sure of that, but I think I read that someplace, that the bottom 3 teams won like 4 games or something. So we got a lot of wins that got us up there. In this league, you can't get that. You know, you can't get those wins, and we got a lot of good teams in this league, and we got a lot of teams at the top that are really, 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 really good teams. So difficult, very difficult league.
Jim, you stuck with the press longer than you like to sometimes. Is it just because it was
Well,
working?
we wanted to get it down to 1 or 2, and that's where we got it. They were getting biased, but they, you know, the guy missed the layup, and you know, that's not going to happen very often. They were pretty much. We're not a good pressing team. Tyus made a great play on that one pass. He lobbed it. He made a great play and got a steal on that play. That was a great play. But, you know, we made so many really good plays offensively and got the layup and just kept missing them. You know, you can't do that. You can't do that on the road. But we kept fighting through it. And that's all you can do. Keep playing the next play.
Tyus had struggled with his shot all night long. What were you thinking when he got to